August 4th. Adrift. The sunlight glinted off the waves, sending laser-like beams in every direction. It was a beautifully clear day, with the repetitious sound of waters crashing on the beach, lulling me into completely false sense of security. As I paddled on my belly away from the surf, the giggles and squeals of children playing at the water's edge grew faint, and I realized how far I had drifted. Caught in a cross-current, struggling as hard as I could, I made no headway and began drifting farther from shore. Panic began to seize my heart as I yelled for help, not knowing if I could even be heard. My husband must have panicked when he saw the danger I was in and began swimming hard in my direction. He was not a particularly strong swimmer, but adrenaline saved the day, and he was able to pull me to safety. I have an aversion, even now, to swimming in the ocean. I am a decent swimmer, but no match for an ocean current. The problem that day was that I did not respect the underlying currents, nor the strength of the tide. I never considered anything but the prospect of having a good time, and thought my own strength was sufficient. The dangers of that fun on the ocean began to settle into my head after I was reeled in by my husband. His life had been put into jeopardy by my folly. My own life had been at stake, and many others, especially my children, would have been affected. How often I have found myself in over my head, in life too, believing myself sufficient for the task at hand, and never consulting God about my undertakings. Not until I found my plans decimated, my proverbial raft adrift, did I remember to ask the Lord what He wanted for me. Not until my safety was threatened, or my health in danger in some cases, did I bother to seek His will and not my own. Most of us, most of the time, go about our business without consulting the God who made and loves us. We are paddling against the current of the world and expect to win the day on our own, devoid of our Father's input, and believing we have life under control. Many times He shows up whether we consulted Him or not, through His grace, forgiving us and providing for us. That's what grace is, helping us even after we do stupid, willful things. He pulls us back to shore, sheltering us with His love and protecting His oblivious children. Life is overflowing with risks, dangers, surprises, and upheavals, few of which we can know in advance. Some are unavoidable, others preventable. But instead of calling upon Him as our last resort, I pray He will help us remember to consult Him first before we find ourselves adrift. Psalm 13, 5-6. But I trust in your grace. My heart rejoices as you bring me to safety. I will sing to Adonai because He gives me even more than I need.